Uh, what's good, y'all? So look, I just got up, so excuse my voice. You feel me? I just got up out the shower, washing my face. You feel me? All that good stuff. But while I was in the shower, an idea came to me. Now, a lot of my ideas, I say this a lot in some of my videos, but a lot of my ideas do come to me, when I be in the shower and things like that. Because I try not to listen to music, you feel me? I've realized that music blocks out a lot of my creativity, you feel me? I realized that I think much clearer when there's silence, you feel me? And I know silence is a hard thing to come by nowadays, but it's something that I've learned to appreciate because of that, you feel me? And I was in the shower and this idea came to me. Now, a lot of my ideas, like I was just saying, come to me in those moments of silence, but a lot of the times I lose those ideas before I actually sit down and I record them, you feel me? But this one in particular stuck with me, so I just know I had to record this one. Now, the idea that came to me, as y'all probably read by the title and or the thumbnail, it's as simple as, it's not a mistake. It's only a mistake if you don't learn from it. But even if you don't learn from it, it's still meant to be. So here's what I mean by that. Let's get straight to it. You feel me? I've learned that the way that you view things is the key to life, right? Your perspective and the way that you observe the world, the way that you interact with things, the way that you view your interaction with things, the way that you view your situations you in, that's how your life is reflected. If you look for the good in your life and only the good, well then you will only see the good that you have. But if you tear apart the bad in your life and you only look at the bad things, well then you're gonna think your life is bad, right? I've realized mistakes are the same way. I feel like to view something as a mistake is to be capable of viewing it as something you can regret. I feel like if you feel like you can make mistakes, you can also regret them. And that's why I feel like it's important to not view things as a mistake. Of course they're not perfect. Nobody is. You feel me? Except for God. But that don't mean what you're making is mistakes. And I even got things to back that up. I'm not just saying that. Look at who you are right now. Now think back 5 years ago, 2 years ago, even just a few months ago. You are a different person from who you was back then. Hopefully you've improved since then. Maybe you didn't, and that's fine, but you are different. You're not just different because of the good that you've done and the things that you've improved, but you're different because of the mistakes that you've also made. You feel me? The things that you feel like are mistakes, I should say. But the beautiful thing is those things are what make you, you. You are who you are because of the things that you've been through, because of the trials that you've had to overcome. You have learned the lessons because of those trials. For example, I got an example for myself. For a long time, I'm talking a long time, playing the game was my life, right? I'm talking wake up, don't even brush my teeth, don't even shower, nothing. Just wake up, log on, play the game, eat maybe, drink hella watermelon juice. I don't know why, but that was my drink. cut the game off, go to sleep. Normally I would just leave the game running. My game would be running for like weeks on end. You feel me? And that was my life for like the longest time. And then eventually I started to see the flashback from that, or the backlash from that. I started to see, damn, my skin breaking out. Damn, like my body's not like why am I built like this? You feel me? I look like a uncle. You feel me? And mind you, I was like 14 at the time. You feel me? Playing Call of Duty and Fortnite, trick shotting and all this other stuff. You feel me? And now, yeah, I do still play the game. And I'm not afraid to say that. I'm 20 and I still play the game. You feel me? But I've learned to appreciate the other things in my life that I'm able to do. For example, I started playing the piano. Every morning I wake up, I work out, hit my 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, right? With my legs extended too, so it's like you gotta keep your legs up while you doing the sit-ups. Bro, that, hey, if you think sit-ups are easy, try that one out. You feel me? It don't just work the top 4, it work the bottom 2 as well on your abs. But anyways, I started working out when I first got up, brushing my teeth, shower, right? I shower twice a day. Feel me? I just learned to appreciate taking care of myself. Now, I could look back and be like, damn, it was a mistake for me to not have been doing this, because then I could have made so much more progress. My body could have been so much more built by now. I could look at it like that. But I feel like the perspective that I'm trying to portray to y'all, or at least the principle on how to perceive things, is to instead look at it like I needed to have been doing that, to have been playing the game for that long. Because now I'm able to appreciate the game honestly even more. But I'm also able to appreciate the other things in life. I'm able to understand now why it was so important, or why it's so important for me to not be on a game 24/7 and neglect myself. You feel me? And that's ultimately what mistakes are. Mistakes aren't things to regret. They're not things to beat yourself up on. Mistakes are opportunities to learn. And there's some lessons that take a little bit to learn, and that's okay. But you don't need to beat yourself up or regret the things that you do, or regret your shortcomings, just because you've overcome it now, or you overcame it now. You need to give yourself more slack and understand that in the moment you're always trying your best. And if you're not, that's okay still. My phone was extra loud. I'm sorry if y'all heard it. But if not, that's okay. Just try to give it your best now. Today. Just today. Give it your all. Give it your best. Try to be the best version of you that you can be just today. And see how you feel by the end of it. Have you been neglecting yourself these other days? If you've been waiting to be like, oh nah, me doing that's not a priority right now. Me cutting my hair, that's not a priority right now. I would love to do it for myself, but that's not what I need to focus on right now. Nah, I'm not trying to wash my face right now. If those are things that you've been doing, make today the day that you take care of yourself. You feel me? That's what this video is truly about. Just take care of yourself. Stop regretting things of your past. Stop regretting these things that don't bond you no more, but instead build you into the person that you have always been meant to be. Because that's who you are. And that's who people love you for. They don't love you just because of the good that you have to give them. True love is when someone loves you for your mistakes and all. Because they don't view them as mistakes. They view them as your lessons. and they just want to be there to help you learn them. You feel me? I hope this makes sense for y'all. Also, what y'all think about this gameplay? I don't know what game I'm playing. I'm thinking Need for Speed, cause I did get a few mods for that, and those mods kind of go hard. But I don't know. You feel me? But I'm finna get to playing my piano. I appreciate y'all if y'all made it to this end. Man, I need to come up with an outro. But alright, y'all, I hope you have an amazing rest of y'all morning, evening, or night. I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. I hope y'all had I hope y'all had an amazing rest of y'all morning, evening, or night. And God bless y'all.